Hi, this is Simon Leung back with Groove at Any Time, where we can be on at any time on any day to talk about anything. And today, you can be sure we have yet another very exciting announcement for you, simply because, as you can tell from the title of this video, our bleep, what the bleep, No B.S. Smackdown platform event is here right here today. We're literally less than 10 hours away from a full week's worth of promotions, worth of times events, and now we are finally here. But before we get into it, any of that, we have just welcomed over 100 brand new members into our community. So for all of you who joined us just in the nick of time, a huge welcome and congratulations to all of you. Of course, we always have brand new daily updates, not all the time, but whenever important things are happening, just like what we've been doing over the last week or so. Every single day, we've been coming on with some brand new updates for you. And if you ask me, we are not doing this nearly as quickly enough as when all these updates are happening. So if you haven't already, make sure that you've joined us inside of our groups. Make sure that you've liked our Facebook pages, you've subscribed to our YouTube channels, that you're within our groups with those notifications turned on so that you don't miss any of these important announcements. And yes, as mentioned, over the last week or so, we have been providing you with quite literally daily updates on all things that have been happening. And guess what? We are finally here. Yes, the day is finally here. And the reason why you know that things are starting to get just a little bit more official is when you start to see all these things happening on social media, in the ads, even in the emails. And yes, things are happening. Okay, so for that and anyone who have been a part of what we've been doing over the last week, we congratulate you. We welcome you as well for those of you who are just joining us. So if you happen to be on here live, give us a hashtag live. If you're watching us on the replay, give us a hashtag replay. But regardless, hopefully you can get those notifications turned on so that you can join us live anytime that we might be coming on later on in the future, because hopefully by now you know we have exciting announcements, bonuses, updates, everything that we want to share with you, and everything is also very time sensitive. Okay, so make sure that you have those notifications turned on so that you don't miss anything. And yes, as we mentioned earlier, in less than 10 hours from now, the No B.S. platform Smackdown event, the webinar with Mr. Mike Filsaime, is on. Just out of curiosity, do you plan to be there? Do you? Let me know inside the comments, because I'll tell you, it's going to be at 3 a.m. for me, where I am in Southeast Asia. And yes, I will be there. Again, we've been seeing a lot of messages from a lot of different people, whether from the emails and the customer support inside of our social media and ads and things like that. And people are saying, well, you know, they can't make it because it's different times of the day, they're sleeping or whatever else. As we always like to say, if you want it, you will find a way. If you don't want it, you will find an excuse. And I do have some good news as well as some bad news. The good news is, yes, it's going to be at 3 a.m. And this is going to be something that Mr. Mike Filsaime is going to help you in terms of promoting for your people. So it doesn't really matter, technically speaking, whether or not you are there, although it is definitely to your advantage, simply because you will want to know many of the things that Mr. Mike is going to present. However, if you are promoting this, you don't actually need to be there, so to speak, simply because if your only purpose is to drive that affiliate traffic and visitors and sales, then it doesn't really matter. To your advantage, though, you should be there. And that is where the not so good news actually comes in. The latest that I have heard actually is that there may not actually be a replay. After all, not set in stone. Things happen at the last minute. Decisions are made at the last possible second. But the latest that I have heard and have seen also in some of the posts is that there may not be a replay. So that's why all the reason, even though it's going to be at 3 a.m. for me, I will be there, and I will be there live, just like all of you who intend to. So regardless of where you might be, Southeast Asia, Australia, New Zealand, UK. Yes, it's going to be in the middle of the night, sometimes very late, sometimes very early for us. But again, if you want it, you find a way. If you don't, you will find an excuse. Make no excuses. Be there if you possibly can. We'll talk more about that in just a moment. However, before we actually do that, let's go ahead and dive right into some of our comments just to say hi to one or two of you simply because we are on a little bit of a time crunch. And I do want to make sure that if at all you find the opportunity to promote this and to share this with your people, of course, we want to maximize that time because we're only several hours away. Okay, so again, one of the biggest benefits of joining us live is our ability to communicate with you, to engage, to interact, to share. And so let's go ahead and say hi to just a couple of you in the interest of time so that we can actually, get to know you just a little bit better. Okay, Hecton, good morning. We meet again. Yes, we do, Hecton. Good to see you once again. Thank you for always joining us at Groove at any time, even though we are on at random times during the day or at night. And hence, I just said nay, right? And there you go. Either during the day, at night, it'll be morning for some of you. Like for Hecton, it's in the afternoon, evening for me right now. So we are truly a global community. Okay. We also have Madeline saying hi. Yes, agreed. Thankful that the time is good for our time here in South Africa. I believe, is that what SA could be? South Africa or South America? Actually, I'm not sure, but SA, I'm glad wherever you might be, the time is good for you at this moment. Although keep in mind, we will be on at any time. So maybe not all the time, it will be exactly the perfect time zone for you. But for as much as we can, we will try to do that. We also have Asir saying hello, a very big hello to you as well. All right, so how do we know that things are starting to get a little bit official? Okay, thank you very much. Angus is saying hello, 7 p.m. in the UK, so ideal, no excuses this end for sure as well. South Africa, thank you, Madeline, for clarifying. So again, how do we know that this is official? It's official because, as we mentioned, it's starting to go out. The word is starting to go out, not just from the affiliates, not just from fellow community members, but also from Groove directly themselves as well. If you are anywhere within the horizon of Groove, you should have received this email as well. It was actually sent just a few hours ago. Well, to be exact, about 10 hours ago. Okay, it's called the No B.S. Platform Smackdown Events Confirmation. As you scroll down a little bit, you will see the email says, thank you for registering for the must-attend Groove Funnels No B.S. Platform Smackdown event, or why the competition should be very scared. During this webinar, you will discover how Groove can automate your business, how you can triple your profits at checkout, how you can use butterfly marketing in your funnels to improve ad cost, build your list faster, and triple your traffic, and more. We're super excited for the special events and we'll probably book up. So sign in early for this one and be sure to save this time in your calendar. You'll receive another email 1 day and 1 hour prior as a friendly reminder to join us. This is actually the 1 day prior, I believe, and 1 day or 1 hour before the event actually happens. Make sure that you are on the list to receive all the emails as well. Okay, so again, if you haven't signed up yet, the link is right below this particular video. So wherever you might see a link, a ticker, the description, wherever else, make sure that you find that link to the No B.S. events and register yourself. Although with that said, in addition, if you are on a social media, at least you can see that, yes, inside of our variety of pages and groups, this is actually starting to go out as spreading the word as well. 10 hours ago with Groove Apps, join Mike Filsaime for the free must-attend Groove Funnels No B.S. Platform Smackdown event, or why the competition should be very scared. So yes, this is all very similar in terms of messaging based on that email. However, it is a little bit unique. As you can see, this training is designed for Groove members with the free membership that sell anything online and want to give their business an advantage over their competition. You've heard or read it all before: purpose, emotion, authenticity, story, position, personality, value, vision, loyalty, community, your voice. It's all essential to consider and take action on. But if you've gone through the steps and are still scratching your head, figuring out what to do next, or you're just not happy with the results you're getting, then the must-attend GrooveFunnels No BS Platform Smackdown event is for you. Okay, as you read through this, you will find that yes, Mr. Mike Filsaime himself will be doing this presentation, and he is going to share with us the 4 parts to a successful brand and web presence, an exclusive sneak peek into some never before seen features such as the funnel mapping tool. In addition, how Groove can automate your business, how to use butterfly marketing in your funnels to improve ad costs, build your list faster, and triple your traffic. It will be an online webinar, so that's why underwear. It's going to be underwear. No, where it says where, okay? Live webinar in your home, at your desk, or on your phone, simply anywhere that you have access to an internet connection. When? It's going to be Wednesday, March 10th, 2 p.m. EST. Convert that into your own time zone. And yes, that is in less than 10 hours from now. How? Reserve your spots right here. Okay, so if you haven't already, make sure that you have registered your spots. And of course, again, at the bottom of this particular video, you should see the link as well. P.S. We will not be sending out a replay after the event. So if you're looking for strategies that can easily triple your profits, reserve your spots right now. Okay, so that is the latest updates in terms of the replay itself. It caught me by surprise as well. Apparently, there are plans to not have the replay, at least at this point in time. So make sure that if you want all the latest juicy details on everything that Mike will be revealing, you better register yourself and you better join us live, okay? Again, how else will you know that things are getting official? All these cool graphics and images with Mike doing a whole bunch of different poses, right? They're all being created. It's a big event. It's a big deal, and you're going to want to be there. Learn the tools and strategies that give you and your business an unfair advantage over your competition. How else do you know that, yes, we are official? Well, in addition to all the cool things that you see over here, well, you may actually see, depending on where you might be, some ads that are displaying. So I'm going to take you on a sneak peek inside of our ads. Under Groove Apps, you can see that we do have a lot of ads going on right now, all talking about, and this is where the smacketh down is on. We're bleeping out all of our competitors. Say goodbye to Zen Bleep. Can you guess which Zen Bleep, what product this is? Let me know in the comments if you can take your wildest guess. Say goodbye to Bleep Affiliates. Well, which competitor is that? Take a guess on that. As we scroll down, you can see we also have Pro Bleep, Vim Bleep. I think that one is kind of obvious. Something else that is even more obvious, probably Bleep Funnels is another one. Active Bleep. This is getting fun, right? Say goodbye to Shoppa Bleep, Bleep Webinar, right? All of our competitors. Say goodbye to Stream Bleep and Response Bleep and Go To Bleep and Kableep. Wow. Stream Bleep, Sam Bleep. This is funny. Bleep Funnels, another one, Calendar Bleep, and more. Shopper Bleep, Stream Bleep. So as you can see, yes, this is in fact a Smackdown, and we are definitely going to call out all of our competition. And well, needless to say, I think a lot of them, not a lot of them, maybe some of them have been calling us out as well. Okay, so that's definitely not news by any means, but as you can see, the claws are coming out and we are not leaving anything behind. Okay, so with all of that, I think it's going to be a very exciting, maybe to some people controversial, but it's going to be all in good fun, in the spirit of competition. So it's definitely something that you're not going to miss out on, especially if you're going to be serious about becoming an affiliate for us and you're going to be sharing about the beauty of Groove, telling all your friends about it. You're going to see and you're going to be approached with questions. Well, what about this product? What about that product? Well, can this product do what that product does? Why is this one better than the other one? Well, of course, with all that kind of competitiveness, right? All that competition, you're going to want to know what to say as well. So I highly recommend, if there's nothing else, okay, turn on your alarm clock, mark that calendar, even though it's less than 10 hours away, okay? If you're going to go to sleep, take a nap, or whatever else, wake up in time so that you can actually catch this live. You're not going to want to miss it. I guarantee the entire Groove team is going to be there as well in the background, answering questions for you as well as your people. So it's going to be a huge opportunity for you to connect with the players that be right there on their live, where everybody is at the same place, all happening. That is where the party is at. Okay, so I recommend that you definitely do that as well. All right, going back into our comments before we let you go and continue on with your amazing promotions. All right, Madeline saying, yes, good time here, 9 p.m. tonight. Very cool. Hello to Varun. We got online teacher, dude, coming on again. Are you staying up all night for this, Simon? Not a great time for us. No, it's not. But of course, as we say, if we want it, we will find a way. If not, we'll find an excuse. And yes, it's going to be 3 a.m. for me. So, and for you, I guess, since you're also in KL, Malaysia, right, for now. And so, yes, not the best time, but at any time that Mike is on, make sure that you set that schedule aside, make that little change, at least for a little bit of time, because I guarantee it will absolutely be worth it. We got Amy saying hello from USA, 3 a.m. for you right now. Wow, you are up late in the nights. And so if you're up at 3 a.m. watching me, then I have no excuse to stay up until 3 a.m. to watch Mr. Mike Filsaime as well. So fortunately, I think it's going to be around 1 p.m. your time when this particular event is going to go on. If it's 3 a.m. for you right now, my math may be off 1 or 2 hours or something like that. But definitely, if you happen to be in the U.S., then it is the perfect time for you right there, Smackdown in the afternoon. All right. We got Hecton saying, how many Facebook pages do you have? I'm not talking about, I don't know if you're talking about me, or if you're talking about Groove or whatever else. Groove has a minimum of 2 that I'm aware of, and I have a whole bunch. Okay, whether it's for me or for my businesses, my brand, for a lot of my private projects and things like that, I do have a lot of Facebook pages. So just so that you know, it is a big part of my business as well. And an online teacher dude is saying, what? No reply or replay? Well, unfortunately, that's what it says on the page, right? So don't shoot the messenger. Unfortunately, it caught me by surprise as well. So for all of us who are here, yes, unfortunately, it is not the best time, as you just mentioned, but it is what it is. And so if we feel like it is worth it for us, then set your alarm clock for 2:45, 2:50 a.m. and make sure that you get some nice tea or coffee in the middle of the night, and let's go ahead and crank this thing out, okay? It's going to be absolutely amazing. So thank you again for all of you for joining us. In summary, yes, the No B.S. platform Smackdown event is today. We've been talking about it all week, all day, all night. We've been promoting it. We've been seeing it all over social media. People are talking about it. The buzz is all around us, okay? And so, yes, you're not going to want to miss out on that. So set your calendar, set your alarm, 3 a.m. I don't know what time it will be for you, but yes, middle of the night, I will be there. Whether it ends at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. or 8 a.m., there have been Groove events that have ended even later than 8 a.m. for me before, and I have been up for every single one of them, okay? Because it's all absolutely worth it just to get the news, get all the updates, be a part of history in the making. So with all of that, yes, I can't say this nearly enough. I will be there. Hopefully, I will see you there as well. All right. So with that, on behalf of the entire Groove team and myself, we thank you for joining us here again, whether hashtag live or hashtag replay. Let us know inside of the comments. But more importantly, remember, Wednesday, 2 p.m. EST. Do your own conversions, okay? That is when the No B.S. platform Smackdown event is going to be on. Mr. Mike Filsaime himself, this is going to be our last Groove at any time before that officially happens. So make sure that you are there for the best. All right. So with all of that, thank you very much for joining us. I will see you inside of the webinar platform in the No B.S. platform Smackdown event. And if there are any updates in regards to anything that happens after the event, you will be the first to know right here at Groove at any time. Okay, so stay tuned for maybe something tomorrow or the day after or anytime within these next few days, because again, any big announcements, you will be the first to know. All right, so take action on that right now. Let me know if you have any questions, and I shall see you on the inside. You gotta get into the groove.